Computing Year 3 Summer Term. Using a computer to present information. Lesson 6. Understanding how presentations work. Welcome to what is probably the last of our computer lessons. And in this lesson, what I'll be doing is looking at some of the Take 5 presentations that I've created. And I'm going to pick apart some of the animations that I've used so that you can learn from those and perhaps use them for yourself. I'll also show you how I've inserted video into one of my pieces and what I do with the sound clips as well. I hope you find this useful. Example 1, Bluest of Blues. Now here we're going to be looking at the animations, the hands that move, the way the text expands. And let's open the animation pane. Just look at the different effects. And you'll see a hand moving with a sound before Miss Baker speaks.
Anna and her father spend many hours
So this is how you see the text fading in and fading out. That hand again, which you click on to move from slide to slide. And there's a sound effect there, the chime that you hear. So let's listen. And then the text will appear and Miss Baker will start to talk.
Anna. None of Anna's early photographs survive today, but she is now
Example 2, Pugs of the Frozen North. So let's see how that little pug moves across the last page. So in the animation you can see that I've picked a movement animation. And I drew this wiggling across the page. That's a freehand movement. So let's see it. Now, how did the illustrator get into our presentation? I inserted a video from the computer. And I clicked on playback. I want to play it full screen, not just a tiny little screen, and I want it hidden when it's not playing. I could dim it to begin with and to end with, and I can cut it down to the length I want. Perhaps I don't want her to be talking all the time. So let's make it really short. Click on OK. Let's watch.
like that.
Example 3, Leon and the Place Between. So you can see there I have a dove in between slides, and that is a GIF file, an animated GIF file. So let's look at the animation pane. And you can see the text fades in. And my voice starts after that. And the text also moves up. And my dove flutters across the corner. What in the words and illustration makes you feel this way? So this was quite complicated because the text spins and expands on the page, and then spins and contracts when it's been said. Each piece there is a different bit of animation, and you just add step after step, one after the other, and the dove flutters. So again, let's watch it and listen. Remember, with the sound, you have to hide that sound because you don't want a speaker. This week's Take 5 is based on Leon and the Place Between. We're going to listen to the text and then spend some time looking carefully at the illustration. Trust nothing. And off the dove flutters. Example 4, Gregory Cool. So one of the things that I keep getting better and better at is sound, and I have to keep remembering to click that hide button because otherwise you have that little picture of a speaker. Again, you can have the voice fading in and then fading out again. So you don't have it coming in with a jolt. And again, I could shorten, trim my piece. What about that moon? So I've had doves fluttering, pugs barking, and I have the moon just pulsing. It's a very subtle effect. I'm not even sure if you all saw it. This was one I learnt quite recently, which is how to get text to appear on the page. Each paragraph is painted a different colour, but it's not there, you think. Ah, that's because it's the same colour at the moment as the postcard. If I change that colour to grey, you'll see it. It's invisible writing. Each piece appears. Let's watch it. Imagine you are writing a postcard to a friend about this place. Example 5, Moon Man. So again, that little moon there is just an animated GIF, one that I actually created myself. And I have it fading in and then fading out again before it repeats. So you just see him yawning. This week's Take 5 is based on Moon Man by Tommy and Gura. This was a wild mixture of things where I have an animated GIF at the back and I had to cover up certain parts because they weren't right. And then I had my own text spinning in as a banner. And always a bit of fun inserting myself in some silly video. So there, I inserted video. How will you report the story so that your audience can sense the action and emotions? And finally, example 6, Audacity. Now, I use Audacity to record a lot of my sound. I don't record all of my audio in PowerPoint itself. I have a separate computer program. And as you move through the school, you will be given a chance to have a play around with this yourselves. The good thing about Audacity is that I can make special effects with it. Let's just listen first of all to my recording. Here I am talking. Right, now I can add some echo. Change my settings and listen. Here I am talking. And I can also distort my voice so it might even sound a bit like a robot. Here I am talking. But if it's a lady robot, I need to make the pitch a little bit higher. So let's listen again. Here I am talking. Well, I hope that those few clips and that little taste of Audacity will encourage you to have a go at these things. It may not work to start off with. It may look awful the second time. Just try and try and try. And if you fail, then fail again better the next time. Good luck.